overseeing an office that provides service, technical service, monetary service, guidance on enforcement, engagement of all the hot topic issues in policing that we know very well here in Providence. And again, we've done a lot of those innovative, progressive programs.
Says he's prepared. Providence Police Chief Hugh Clements leaving now to take a new job in Washington and in with us on his last day.
What was left for you by Mayor Elorza?
There was no hurricane, but there were a lot of decisions that I would have made differently.
And new Providence Mayor Brett Smiley says he's ready to make changes and cut a different path than his predecessor.
Holding the powerful accountable from Washington, D.C. to right here in southern New England. This is 10 News Conference with Gene Valicenti.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Gene Valicenti. This is 10 News Conference. Let's begin with Providence Police Chief Colonel Hugh Clements in with us on his last day and just before a final ceremonial walk out of headquarters and then about an 8-hour drive down to Washington, D.C. Chief, welcome in and congratulations on your next chapter in life.
Thank you, Gene. Pleasure to be here.
You're going down to Washington. You got a big job. You're going to head up the Justice Department's COPS program,
correct,
which essentially oversees all of the grant money for community policing. Yes. How does the job work in your view? What exactly will you be doing? Going through grants, looking, examining things, making decisions? What do you do?
So not only grants, but technical assistance and assistance in communities where there's problems in municipalities, cities with policing. Mm-hmm. It's really an awesome responsibility, an opportunity to make a profound impact on a national basis.
Now, how did you get the job? How did this come about? Did you apply? We've got powerful people in Washington. Did someone give you a good recommendation? Get Merrick Garland's ear?
So I didn't know the job existed. I didn't know it was open. I didn't apply. So around March of 2022, I spoke at a mayor's conference in Miami. I came back on Sunday night. Shortly thereafter, an operative in D.C. called me, told me there was an opening in a high-level D.C. job. Mm-hmm. Would you be interested? They want a short list of chiefs from around the country, and do you want to throw your hat in the ring? I said, I'll call you back tomorrow. I looked at it. I'm familiar with the COPS office. Right. The previous directors had been to Providence several times. Called them back, said yes. So I went through a series of interviews, a lot, from March, so the spring, summer, fall, comes down to 3. They select me. I was shocked, to be honest with you. It's a big job. It is, but you have the ability, not only with grants, but the Department of Justice overlooks and takes over certain police departments.
Right. Did you get interviewed by Merrick Garland himself, the Attorney General, or
I did
just
not.
Below him?
Just below him, high-level people at DOJ, National Domestic Policy Council, the White House Office of Presidential Personnel, and there were 4 groups that interviewed me, 2 or 3 interviews apiece.
Now, did these people at the Justice Department, did they make calls? Did they call Jack Reed, Senator the White House, Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo, and they said, yeah, he's the guy, he's from Rhode Island, go with him?
So certainly, Rhode Island is strongly represented on the federal level, so as it got pared down towards the end, no doubt, they reached out to people in Washington at high levels who are from Rhode Island, the former governor.
Right.
Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo, and so I'm sure they reached out. I know they reached out to our Congress people and our reps up there, and over the years we've had all good relationships here in Providence, so here I am.
Well, they selected you. It's a lot of traveling. I mean, you've got to go across the country. You'll visit police department after police department. Are you up for that? Do you like to fly?
I am, and I think, you know what, I'll have opportunities to go to great cities, but not only individual police departments, but large police think tank groups. Mm-hmm. As an example, the Major City Chiefs Association. Those are all police departments with over like 1,000 police officers. Mm-hmm. Major County Sheriff's Association, the Fraternal Order of Police, the IACP. Noble represents black law enforcement officers. So all these major groups want the attention of the director of the COPS office. So yes, there's traveling.
Now, you're a chief. This is a completely different role. And I imagine across the country, a department says, a guy from Washington coming in. They say, oh, politics. Mm-hmm. Tell me, is politics involved?
I would imagine. You're in D.C., but I think it's one of the reasons why I got the position is they wanted a police officer. They wanted a city police chief, is what I'm told. One, not only with some credibility, but a degree of success behind him. We've done some great things in Providence, and we ended up on the radar And I can't thank the men and women enough for the work they do that puts me in position for this opportunity.
On this Friday that we're taping, you're leaving. Crime is down.
Crime is down. Violent crime, major crime, the lowest numbers on major categories since before 1990. On homicides and shootings since before 1972. We haven't seen numbers as low in the last 50 years. It's incredible.
Right.
It's just a holistic approach that we have. It's really good work. We took a lot of firearms off the street last year, and I praise the men and women for the restraint they use and the really good tactical police work in taking these guns off the street. But in addition, all of our partners. It really is a holistic approach to tamping down crime in each of the neighborhoods in the city. We're not perfect.
Yeah.
We're a city, but that's pretty incredible. Lowest numbers since before 1972.
Are you frustrated when people say, oh, Providence, the Kennedy Plaza, the mall, this, it's dangerous, I don't want to go at night? We even heard not that long ago a council member say he wouldn't send people up to Federal Hill. You were there for that.
I was very frustrated, Gene. You and I are friendly. I see you in the city all the time, and you get frustrated too. Providence, it really, look, we have our issues with ATVs, guns, violent crime, gang activity. Providence is a safe city. I do get frustrated because it's a great city, it's a vibrant city. There are so many pockets of activity. Atwells Avenue, Broad Street is so full of culture. The East Side, the waterfront, downtown, it's a safe city.
Well, I gotta be fair. Let me push back a bit. We just had a story the other day, Kennedy Plaza,
Yes.
the highest overdose rate in the whole state, and the ATVs zooming around, and this and that. So go ahead.
Those are quality of life issues that we need to recalibrate and reposition ourselves, and we need the support to attack those issues that really, those are the issues that people care the most about. Because for the most part, violent crime with felony assault shootings and homicides is a different issue that we're dealing with. People are most concerned with that type quality of life issue and nuisance activity. We did fairly well. Once we changed some legislation, we have about 110 ATVs from the last year and a half that we're ready to dispense of. They've been legally adjudicated, whether we crush them or whether we just scrap metal them, whatever we do with them. But that's good work. It's hard to get those type vehicles off the street.
You know, we were talking about politics. You're going down to graduate school. I mean,
Yes,
that city.
big leagues.
This is going to be a learning curve. But you went to a pretty good undergraduate school up here. I remember you at that city council meeting not that long ago where there was talk of defund the police, and they gave you a real going over that night. You and Commissioner Parry. And just the other night, you took a picture with the new City
Yes,
Council President
that's right.
Rachel Miller and two other council members who would defund the police. Go ahead and square that. How should I look at that?
You know what? I will miss walking away at this moment, not having an opportunity to work with the new incoming mayor. I think I would probably have my best run, and the city council president. I have a great relationship with council president Rachel Miller.
Could I just stop you? She's defund the police. How's that possible?
Look,
She gave you a going over a couple of. I
She
saw
did.
that, and those
Well,
two others who took the picture, they were also defund the police.
We've had conversations since then that have been very positive, and I think her working relationship with the police department will be good. I'm confident of that. Her and I did a foot post downtown Providence the other day, and for that reason, I kind of wish I was staying. I know that I could continue to navigate this police department in this city to safer ground. I'm very confident of that.
And Mayor Smiley, he wanted you to stay.
He did. And you know what? It was hard walking away, and I'm telling you, but for this opportunity, I have another good 5 years left in me.
Right.
I was torn. It's totally bittersweet. This is such a tremendous opportunity. I kept landing back on, sooner or later I have to leave the Providence Police Department. Sooner or later I have to leave the city of Providence. I love the city. I love this city as much as any mayor, including Buddy Cianci. Buddy Cianci, when I've worked under 6 mayors, I believe it is, and 8 police chiefs, all of them, all different personalities. We had a fiery relationship with Mayor Cianci when I was on the FOP union board, but in the end it was up, down. In the end it was all good. He cared passionately, but I love this city as much as any mayor who's ever worked this city.
Just 30 seconds, quick. Worst day on the job, and then I'll ask you your best day on the job. Was it the riots? Was it Plunder Dome? What was it? Worst day?
Worst day in the job there were 4 of them when Providence police officers were killed in the line of duty in my era. Steve Shaw, Cornell Young, Jimmy Allen, Max Dorley. Max Dorley when I was the chief. That was the worst day.
Best day?
Best day is all of our celebrations in the community. I can't tell you how many friends I've made in this community of Providence. I have so many, and the response to me has been overwhelming. I'll miss that. Those are my best days in the community. The cultural events. I've been the Grand Marshal at the Dominican Festival, Dominican Parade, the Columbus Day Parade, the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Those are great days. People in the city of Providence, by and large, love their police department.
Right. Well, you're not leaving Rhode Island. Right?
I'm not.
You'll stay based here, but you'll be in D.C.
Yes.
Working probably during the week.
Yes.
Well, you leave with a great reputation. A lot of people will miss you, including the mayor who wanted to keep you. It's been great to be your friend and cover with you. Our kids went to school together. They even became roommates in another city at some
Imagine
point.
that.
All right.
That's only a Rhode Island story, right?
That is. Chief Clements, thanks.
Thank you.
Good rest
Thanks,
of your
Gene.
day. Thanks.